episode, we started off hot against the Jacks, scoring 5 runs in the first inning, and then promptly scored 1 the rest of the way as we gave up 8 on the route to a second straight loss and losing the season series against the Jacks 2-1. With that loss, we now fall to 5-7 on the season, putting ourselves in a must-win situation the rest of the way. If we fail to win even one game, we will not make the playoffs with how badly our negative run differential is. Coming into the matchup today, it's the second and final time we played the Crocodons this season. We defeated them earlier this year. On the mound for both clubs will be their respective aces. For us, it is lefty Jude Hockey, no record, a 3.79 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP. And on the other side for the Crocs, it is southpaw Maurice Brick. Crocs come in at 8-4, we come in at 5-7. Brick on the year, 1-1 with a 2.12 ERA and a 1.18 WHIP, obviously outshining Hockey here so far. Batting lineup for today's game looks like this. Butcher will lead us off at first base, following her left fielder Buck Swiner, then center fielder Spool Worrymore. Batting fourth, third baseman Miriam Doherty, who is still locked in following her multi-home run game last episode. Batting fifth and still tired is the catcher Bern Oliver. Batting sixth, the shortstop Ian Fielder. Batting seventh, starting out in right field once again, is Carter Mahoney. Batting eighth, actually getting the start today at second base, is center fielder Alfio Winkelson, who comes back into the lineup after being tense last episode. He is a utility player, so he can play anywhere in the field except catcher and pitcher, obviously. But he does not have the utility trait of fielder, so he does suffer a fielding penalty. And following him in the 9 slot is Jude Hockey. Let's get it on. This determines our fate here, this episode right here. Also, thank you, Susan Tana, for the follow. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. 41 on the year. Love to see it. So yeah, this is basically do or die. From here on out, we lose one single match. This season is over. It's a write-off. We will not make the playoffs for the first time in this series. Which is probably expected given how young the team is as a whole. But hey, at least we're still in it. Hung around long enough to make it this deep. Let's see if we can get back on the right side of winning, you know. Alright, Butcher going to lead us off here. Rookie hitting .294 on the year with an RBI so far this season. She'll be facing the left southpaw, fourth-year veteran Maurice Brick, his third year as the ace for the Crocodons. 1-1 with a 2.12 ERA and a 1.18 WHIP. 4 earned runs given up for Brick here in his 3 starts. He's thrown 17 innings. That's an average of about 5 2/3 innings. 13 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. He's walked 7 and struck out 16. Batting average against .203 on the year is actually the best on the entire starting rotation. Butcher ready, here we go. Fastball's inside from Brick, we're underway. Curveball up and in is skied by Butcher to right field. This should be an easy play for Vortex. It is, 1 down. That will bring up Buck Swiner, left fielder in the 2 slot today. Again, hitting .314, 1 homer, 5 RBIs on the year for Buck. Curveball outside, misses, ball 1. Fastball up, too high, 2-0. Curveball middle in, blooped into center field on the soft liner. That is a base hit for Buck. 1-for-1 day for Swiner. That is going to bring up rookie center fielder Spool Worrymore, batting third today. Contact versus left-hander active for Spool, hitting .298, with 4 homers and 10 RBIs. Strike in there, 0-1. Fastball lines off to the first. Nice leaping catch by Drive, and good thought there by Buck to get back. Avoids the double play. 2 down, no runner at first here for Doherty. Rookie third baseman hit 2 homers last game. First multi-career homer game of her young career. She's hitting .318 on the year with 6 homers, 12 RBIs, leads the team in the homers and RBI category. Currently locked in against the lefty Brick as that curveball's just outside, missing the low corner, ball 1. Slider down and in there at the knees, 1-1. Fastball away in there for a strike, 1-2. Fastball middle in, popped up, shallow center field, right center field, second baseman there for it. Making the catch is Ezra Panther, the new signee, and that will end the inning. 1 hit for the Buzzards, nothing else. Bottom 1, Slamis, Drive, and Mustachio will lead off against Hockey. Shortstop Ham Slamis leads us off. Former Buzzards player is on fire right now, hitting .300, 4 homers, 7 RBIs on the year for Ham. Third year with the Crocs. He'll be facing our ace, Jude Hockey. Third-year pitcher has no record. .379 ERA and a 132 WHIP for the southpaw. In his 3 starts this year, he's thrown 19 innings, which is average of 6 1/3 innings to start. 8 earned runs given up with 22 hits surrendered, 4 of them homers. He has walked 3 and struck out 18 to lead the team. Batting average against currently at .282 is second best in the starting rotation behind his other top end of the rotation mate, P.J. Andrews. Lineup for the Crocs will look like this. After Slamus, it is going to be first baseman Leanne Drive, who is 10th. Then it is the third baseman, Mario Mustachio. Batting 4th, the catcher, Tara Leonaire. Batting 5th, center fielder Fungo Akuro. Batting 6th, right fielder Vinny Vortex. Batting 7th, left fielder Ralph Borgener. Batting 8th, new signee, second baseman Ezra Panther. And batting 9th, pitcher Maurice Brick. Crocs have a pretty good lineup there. We'll see if they can get anything done here against Hokie. I got to do something real quick. Really not good at doing this. 1 sec. Oh well, can't unmove it. Anyway, here we go. First pitch to Slamus, change up away, grounded in the hole to first. Butcher there on the backhand. We'll flip it in time to Hokie, but he drops it, so that is an E1. And very quickly, we're off on the wrong foot. Now to bring up first baseman Leanne Drive, who was tense, hitting a .156 with an RBI on the season. Very down year for Drive, but the rest of the lineup seems to be picking her up so far this year, and she will line the first pitch fastball into right field. 2 on here to start the game for the Crocs as they're off on the right foot. No pun intended. And that will bring in Mario Mustachio, the former Buzzards player, in his first year with the Crocodons. Didn't have much of an impact the first time we played him. I think he only managed 1 hit in that game. Hitting .227 this year, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Definitely a down year for Mustachio, who's always a solid occupier of third base over there for us. First pitch curveball bounces in the dirt from Hokie, ball 1. Fastball away is high, 2-0 the count. Slider at the knees is low, 3-0 the count as Hokie in a tough spot. In the middle in there, strike called, 3-1. Change up away, out in front of it, full count, definitely looking heater there. Seamer up and away, fouled off, still a full count. Fastball's, of course, Hokie's best pitch. Curveball at the knees, turned on and ripped foul. Mustachio fights it off. Slider away. That is lined into the corner, left field. Swiner giving chase. Lays out for it, makes a nice catch. Good play, Buck. Definitely saved a run there, and extra bases to boot. Run 1 down, first and second still for the Crocs as Tara Leonaire, the catcher, is up next. Cleanup hitter hitting .286 on the year with 2 RBIs. First pitch to her, slider down and away. Check swing, strike called. 0-1 as Hokie forges ahead here. Fastball middle in is still strike, 0-2. Game inactive again for Hokie. Curveball down and away. Check swing. Ooh, good take. Just low. 1-2 the count. Fastball middle of the plate. Fouled off as Leonaire is late on the swing. Gonna do it again. Change up low. Ooh, good check swing again. A low ball. 2-2. Liner up and in. Line to left. That's going to get down on a sinking liner. That's a base hit. Bases will be loaded here for the Crocs now with one down. Hoki going to need to work some magic to get out of this. Batting fifth is the center fielder today, Fungo Akuro. Third year for him here in the Crocs uniform. Might be a second. That might be a second, actually. Doesn't matter. 267 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year. First pitch fastball at the knees. Strike called. 0-1. Hoki gets ahead. Ball at the knees. Akuro rips it up the third baseline. That is a fair ball past the diving Doherty into the corner. 2 runs are going to score here on the single. Runner to third as well. It is 2-0 Crocs. Runners at the corners. Next up, right fielder Vinny Vortex hitting 257. 1 homer, 3 RBIs as Hoki is now rattled. Fastball up is fouled off. 0-1. Slider down and away. Low, ball 1. Into the knees, runner goes. That's fouled off on the hit and run attempt. 1-2 the count. Zoomer up and in. Fouled off. Vortex fights it alive. Fights it to stay alive, I should say. About the knees, that's lined to center field. Warrymore retreats back a few steps. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Runner tagging from third is going to score easily, though. It's going to be 3-0 Crocs on the sac fly by Vortex. 4th RBI of the year for Vinny. And that'll bring up left fielder Rolf Borgener. He's hitting 250, 2 RBIs on the season. Well, to be fair, one boy, it's only the first inning, so it was already going to shit. So no need to blame yourself. Hoki just trying to manage the damage. Fastball down and in line to short. Fielder with a leap, drops it. And that's going into center. That's going to advance the runner to third as well. Single for Borgner to keep the inning alive, and that'll bring up 8 hitters. Second baseman Ezra Panther. 250 average, 5 RBIs in the year for old Ezra. First pitch curveball away. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball inside, misses, 1-1. Slider down and in is low, 2-1. Change it down and away. Panther cracks it to left center field. He got under it, though. It's off the end of the bat. Swiner over to the gap. He will make the catch, and that does end the inning. Though the Crocs send 8 men to the plate. They get 4 hits, and 1 reaches on an error, and they get 3 runs. And Hoki throws damn near 30 pitches again to the second. We're down 3-0 quickly. Oliver, Fielder, and Mahoney do up. Looking like another slow start for the boys. Leading off, rookie catcher Bern Oliver, hitting 270 with 4 RBIs on the season. Forkball in the dirt from Brick, ball 1. Fastball middle in, blooper into right field on the liner. That's going to get down. Oliver gets the hit to lead off the inning. Start for the catch. Bring up the shortstop. Ian Fielder is hitting 304 with an RBI this season. We're going to move Oliver into scoring position here. 2-seamer high, ball 1. Fastball up, middle of the plate, line to right field. It's going to go right to Vortex for an easy first out. That'll bring up Carter Mahoney, the right fielder, hitting 222 on the year with 2 RBIs. Curveball at the knees, line to center field. Mahoney going to get on with the first pitch, line drive single to center as it's down right in front of Akuro. 2 on and 1 down now. Runner in scoring position for outfielders Alfio Winkelson. Starting at second base today. 8-hitter hitting 341, 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the year. Sat out last game to fix his mojo. Curveball middle plate, chopped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit in the shallow center. Runner coming around third. He's going to try and score. Here comes the throw. It's cut by drive. It's an RBI single for Winkelson. 3-1 the score, as we read that right, and that'll bring up Hoki, who's rattled. Batting 400 on the year, though. Infield in to protect against the bunt. Runner at first takes off. Fastball's high. Throw down by Leonaire. In time, surprisingly, as Winkelson is thrown out. Not something you see every day. Winkelson's second career stolen base attempt. He's now 1 for 2. 2 down. Infielders are back, no longer playing the bunt. Swung through it at the mid, down the middle, 1-1. Swung through it again inside, 1-2. Fastball away, popped up in front of the plate. Leonaire to make the catch, and that will end the inning. It does. Still, get a run out of it. Could have been more, but, you know, it is what it is. Tried to be aggressive on the base paths and bit us in the ass. 3-1 the score to the bottom of the second. 9-1 and 2 due up for the Crocs. Leading off the inning is Maurice Brick. Pitcher hitless on the year, but he does have an RBI. Facing the still rattled Hokie. Fastball at the letters. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball middle plate. Fouled off. 0-2. Seamer up and in. Inside. 1-2. Lead down and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. First punch out of the day for Hokie. 1 down in the inning. That is going to bring up Ham Slamus on fire. Shortstop is 0-1 today. Reached on an error in his first at bat, and he also scored a run. Seamer away is outside. Ball 1. Ball up and in. Check swing strike. 1-1. Slider down and away. And just low and outside, I think. 2-1. Receiver down and away is low. 3-1. Change of middle in. Fouled off. Full count. Receiver down and in is check swing low. Ball 4. First walk from Hokie. Slamus reaches, and that'll bring up Leanne Drive, who singled her first time up and also scored a run. 1 for 1 day for Drive. Receiver at the knees on the first pitch line to second. Winkelson makes the catch. 2 down. Good reaction time. Now to bring up the third baseman, Mustachio. Flew out his first time up. He's 0-1. First pitch slider away. Swung through it. 0-1. Zimmer up and away. Chased it high. 0-2. Quickly the count here. Slider down and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. Punch out for Hokie. His second of the inning. Second of the game as well. And that allows him to put a 0 on the board. To the third. We're still down 2. Butcher, Swiner, and Worrymore. Top of the lineup due up for the Buzzards. Pardon me a minute while I open this. All right. Refreshing. Butcher leads off. 0-1 today with the fly out. Curveball up the knees. Line to short. Good play by the leaping Slamus. Unlucky. 1 down. Next up is Swiner. He singled in the first inning and was stranded at first base. Curveball down in the way is blooped to left center field. This one will drop into the sliding glove of Borgner, who makes a nice defensive play. 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs in the inning here for Brick, as that'll bring up Worrymore. Flew out his first time up. He's 0-1. Or no, he soft liner out to first base. That's right. Inside curveball misses. Ball 1. Fastball up and in is a strike. 1-1. Fastball low from Brick. 2-1. Fastball up and in is fouled back. 2-2 the count now as Whiffer activates here for Worrymore. Slider middle in. Worrymore still gets a good swing on it. Hits it in the gap left center field. Borgner on a bad track. It's off the top of the fence and bounces away from both fielders as Worrymore's going to think 3 out of the box. And he's going to get back to second as Borgner just hit a 1-hopper to third. All the way from the outfield wall pretty much. Damn. Still a double for Worrymore. He's 1 for 2 today, and that'll bring up Daugherty. She grounded out her first time up. She's 0-1. Fastball down and in is inside. Ball 1. Fastball up. Daugherty hits it deep left center field. Wrong part of the park, though. It's the deepest part. And it will hang up for Akiro on the warning track to end the inning. Bottom 3, we're still down 2. Leonaire, Akiro, and Vortex. Middle 3 of the lineup. Here's Leonaire. She's 1 for 1 today with a single. Hokie back to tense mojo after the 2 strikeouts last inning. Pitch curveball down and away is popped up. Foul territory. Butcher giving chase near the seats. She will run it down by the seats. Nice play. 1 down. That'll bring up Akiro. He singled in 2 runs his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. There's the slider middle in. Strike called. 0-1. Change up middle of the plate. Akira lines it to left center field. Worrymore going to lay out, making a nice catch. 2 down. Attaboy, Rook. Cold glove out there in center, and that'll bring up Vortex, who had a sac fly his first time up, so he's driven in a run. No at bat yet today for Vinny. Seamer up and away. Blooper down the left field line. That is foul. 0-1. Slider down in the way, chopped to the mound, knocked down by Hokie. It's going to be an infield single for Vortex, as by the time Hokie recovers, Vortex is damn near at first base. Next up, Borgner. He's singled. He's 1 for 1 and locked in. Pick off first. Nothing doing here. Pitch change up, down and in. Check swing strike. 0-1. Four-seamer up. Check swing strike. 0-2. Curveball up and away. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Slider up, nowhere near the zone, 1-2. Four-seamer down in the way. Chopped up the third base line, just foul. We'll do it again. Change up and in, inside and high. Four-seamer down and in, runner goes. Hit and run is a foul ball. We'll do it again. Slider up and away, fouled off again. Borgner fighting to stay alive here. Down and away, runner goes. That's going to be an easy stolen base for Vortex. Speedy outfielder makes it to second safely. It's his second successful stolen base this year. He's 2 for 4. Full count here to Rolf. Fastball middle of the plate. Line to left center field. Wormer going over the gap. Lays out off his glove on the hop. It would have been a trap ball anyway. It's going to be an RBI double for Rolf. It's now 4-1. Trying to bring up Panther. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left center field his first time up. Just change it down in the way. Out in front of it is he's looking heater. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Slider down and in. Inside. 1-2. Up and away. High. 2-2. Good take there from Panther. Four-seamer down in the way is outside. Full count now. Down and in. Turned on by Panther. Hit pretty well left field. Swiner to the fence. Leaping. He just watches it land in the bullpen. It's a home run. Ezra Panther makes contact and hits it over the wall in left field. His first of the year. And that makes it a 6-1 lead for the Crocs as they break it open in the third. Rick up next. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Hokie rattled again as that fastball's fouled back. 0-1. Ball down and in. Chased it 0-2. Slider up and away. High. 1-2. Steamer down and away. Low. 2. Change up and in. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Fastball down and in. Lined up the middle. Base hit for Hokie. His first hit of the season. In his final start, he gets his first hit of the year. He's now 1 for 2, and that extends the inning again for Slamus, who's 0 for 1 with a walk last time up. First pitch curveball hangs, and that's crushed by Slamus to left center field, deepest part of the park. Warner going back to the warning track. He will make the catch as it runs out of juice. That ends the inning as we head to the fourth. We're down 5. It's 6-1. Oliver, Fielder, and Mahoney do up against Brick. Oliver leading off. Catcher singled his first time at the plate and then scored a run. Fastball away. Ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate. Line down the right field line. That is just foul. Missed it by a matter of inches. 1-1 pitch coming. Slider low. 2-1. Forkball outside on the check. 3-1. Fastball up, chopper to first as Oliver misses it and gets on top of it. Easy play for drive, 1 down. Next up, Fielder. Lined out the short his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Fastball up and in is a strike called, 0-1. Slider chased inside, 0-2. Fastball up and in. Fielder crushes it to center fielder. Hit it pretty well, but it hangs up for Acuro, 2 down. Brings up Mahoney. He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. For about the knees, sky ball to right field on the first pitch swinging. Held up for Vortex, and that's a 1-2-3 inning as Brick cruises through the fourth without issue. Bottom 4, drive, Mustachio, and Leonaire due up. Here's drive, 1 for 2 today with the single. First pitch fastball down and away from Hokie is fouled back. 0-1. Change up and in, fouled off. 0-2. Whiffer activates against K-Man here. Seamer up and away. Popped up, shallow right field. Winkelson going out for it. He'll run it down on the pop fly. 1 out. Next up is Mustachio. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging last time up. Curveball down in the way. In the dirt. Ball 1. Seamer up at the letters. Swung through it. 1-1. Slider down and in is low. 2-1. Seamer up again. Chased. Well, taken high. 3-1. Change up away. Rip foul. We'll do it again at full count now. Ball up. Pop foul. Out of play. Is that hung in the middle of the plate? Seamer away. Chased it, but fouls it off as Mustachio just gets to it. Change up high. Nowhere into the zone. Ball 4. Second walk of the day for Hokie. Yep. He's done after this inning. No doubt about it. He's just struggled all the way through. The computer is definitely getting better at making me throw a lot of pitches. They did it with Bonventre last start. They did it with Mondo last start. It's just they've gotten really good. The AI is just on it today. It's annoying. Fastball in the dirt as it bounces. Hokie needs to refocus here. About the knees, fouled off. 1-1. Slider up. Leonaire fouls it back. 1-2 the count. Change it down and in. Grounded up the middle. A base hit as it's a seeing eye single off the mound. First and second now with 1 down. Kiro up next. 1 for 2. 2 RBI single his first time at the plate. And he flew out to left field. Ball away. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball middle plate. Strike call. 1-1. Change up and in. Fouled off by Kuro. 1-2 the count. Slider middle in. Fooled and called strike 3. Third punch out for Hokie. 2 down. Stop. He's already dead. I love that meme and I love The Simpsons. Thank you. Next up, Vortex. 1 for 1. Single and RBI today. Singled last time at the plate. Stole a base. And he's also hit a sac fly. Fastball away for a strike. Called. 0-1. Ball down. Chop below the knees. Hokie misses it. Winkelson charges bare hands and fires in time to get him, and that ends the inning. Hokie somehow manages to put up a 0 in the 4th, but he's done as he's thrown over 90 pitches, and he is due up here in the 5th. So he is done. Probably going to get his first ever career loss in his 12th start, so hey, that's something to be proud of at least. Winkelson leading off the inning. Singled in a run last time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Fastball in there, a strike. 0-1 as Brick's now locked in. Curveball is low there to Winkelson. 1-1 pitch. Fastball middle plate line to gap right center field. That is going to split him, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. Winkelson has good speed. He's already on his way to second. Akuro has no arm. We're going to get a triple out of this. Winkelson to third here as the throw is dropped by Slamus anyway. Leadoff triple for the rookie. Hokie do up next. We are going to sub him out. He flew out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Through 91 pitches, he gave up 2 walks, struck out 3, and he gave up a home run. In line for the loss. Not a great start for Jude through 4 innings. Probably his worst start ever in his career. Let's be honest. It's the first time he hasn't reached 5 innings ever in his career. Coming off the bench to pinch hit here is going to be... let's go with Eduardo Electro. Let's give the shortstop a shot here. Eduardo on the year hitting 400 with 2 RBIs. Slider outside, ball 1. That is 4 for 10 in your scorebooks. Heater up and in, caught the corner this time. 1-1. Fastball middle plate. Electro lines at the center. That's going to get down, and that's an RBI single for the pinch hitter. It is 6-2. Attaboy, Eduardo. Attaboy. Butcher up next, 0 for 2 today. Runner goes in the first pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Throw down by Leonaire. Just late. It's a stolen base for Electro as the shortstop gets there. Speedster, where is he? That's his second stolen base of the season. He is 2 for 0-1 count to Butcher, who's now tense. She's 0 for 2 today. Fastball is high. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Butcher waits for it and cracks at the center field, hitting it pretty well. But it will hang up for Akuro to make the catch at the warning track. But it is deep enough for Electro to tag to third. So, rally shoe, you're right. Here's Swiner, 1 for 2 with a single. Infield at normal depth here, not worried about a bunt. Fastball inside, ball 1. Fastball up, chopper up the third baseline, diving Mustachio under his glove into left field as he tips it. Infield single for Buck. It is 6-3 as Electro scores. Next up, Worrymore, 1 for 2. He doubled last time at the plate. Slider low, ball 1. Brick no longer locked in here. Heater inside, 2-0. Fastball up and in. Worrymore's going to float that liner into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Swiner thinking for third. Here comes a throw. Just laid as he advances. Good speed there from Buck. Knew his outfielder really well. Why does the ground sound like turf? Good question. I don't know. Maybe they've got the audio files mixed up. Either that or maybe Motor Yard needs an overhaul, if you know what I mean. Runners at first and third here with 1 down as Doherty is 0 for 2. She has flown out and grounded out today. Still locked in, though. Fastball high, ball 1. Curveball at the knees, line through the middle. Base hit for Doherty. Swiner will score. It is 6-4. 3 runs in the inning for the Buzzards. The rally is on. Next up is Oliver with RBI, man. He's 1 for 2 with a single his first time up, and he lined out his last time up. Curveball up and in is inside. Ball 1 to the Rook. 1-0 count. Curveball bounces. Good block, though, by Leonaire to keep it in front of her. 2-0 the count. Fastball is low. 3-0 now to Oliver. Outside, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. They want nothing to do with Oliver. Bases loaded for Fielder with 1 down. He's 0 for 2 with a line out and a fly out. Good RBI chance for the Fielder as Brick is now tense. Curveball up, swung through it late, 0-1. Might have been a forkball. That's a curveball at the knees, line to center field. That's at least 1 run. You know what? We're going to hold Doherty. Or not. Or yes. No, we're out. Shit, I forgot how slow she is. 2 down. Runner does score. RBI for Ian, his second of the year. It's now 6-5, and Mahoney's up next. 1 for 2 with a single today. Slider in the dirt, ball 1. Low heater, 2-0. Fastball middle plate is fouled back by Mahoney, 2-1. Speed kills. Outside fastball, 3-1. Fastball at the knees, line to center field. That's soft. It'll get down. That's a base hit for Mahoney. Run will score. We tie it up at 6 as that's a 5-run rally. Attaboy, boys. Attaboy. And we batted around. Here's Winkelson, who led off the inning with a triple. 2 for 2. Still has the RBI from the single earlier in the game. Curveball at the knees. Winkelson finds the gap again, and he's going to have extra bases again. Going for 2. He's going to get 1 run in. Mahoney retreats to third. It's 7-6. And we're back to Electro, and the rally shoe is working. Here's Electro, 1-for-1 RBI single, pinch hitting earlier in the inning, and Maurice Brick is done. He gives up 6 runs in the inning. His ERA doubles. It goes up by 2.5 points, and they go to Woody and Noah out of the bullpen on a double switch. And they bring in the rookie second-year catcher Finley Sosa, taking out Leonaire. So their best catcher is in. No more stealing on this boy. All right, well, let's look at Woody's numbers on the season. Woody is 1-0. He's got a 2.19 ERA and an 0.81 whip. 3 runs given up, 8 games pitched, 1 save recorded. 12 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 186. Second best in the bullpen and second best on the team. I would tell you, I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I'll take it. We just got, we had 5 hits coming in. We got 8 hits this inning and a walk. We scored 6 runs, and we sent Brick's ERA up by 2.5, and we officially destroyed his confidence. You love to see it. 2 outs, Electro back up. Already 1-for-1 in the inning. Strike at the letters on the 2-seamer, 0-1. Fastball down and in, fouled off. 0-2 as K-Dud activates for Woody. Fastball at the knees, fouled back again. We'll stay alive. Electro fighting here. Slider away, he'll pop it up. Shallow center field. This should end the inning as long as Panther doesn't remember how to drop the ball. He thankfully catches it to end the inning. If he had dropped it, I would have just written this off as God intervening and saying, "We feel bad for you, son. Here you go." Okay, well, that was a good inning. 6 runs. We'll take the lead. We are going to go to Molly Pops out of the bullpen first today. Bottom 5, we're up 7-6 now after we get 8 hits, a walk, and we score 6 runs. You love to see it. Borgner, Panther, and Sosa lead off here. 7, 8, and 9 due up. All right, just for the record, if we do win, I would like permission to use the rally shoe actually works as part of the episode title. Alrighty, Pops leading off, coming out of the bullpen here. Molly 0-1, 6.52 ERA and a 1.66 WHIP on the year. 6 appearances, 2 saves recorded, 9 2/3 innings pitched, 7 earned runs given up with 14 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 wild pitch, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Batting average against .333 on the year for Molly. She is tied for the most innings out of the bullpen here with Pewter Base at 9 2/3. Pops are ready. Here we go against the locked-in Borgner. Grounder to second. Winkelson there for it on 1 pitch. 1 out. Next up is Panther. 1 for 2. 2-run homer last time at the dish. And he has power versus right-hander active now. Curveball down and in. Down and away. Chop to Pops. Easy play for Molly. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Now to bring up catcher Finley Sosa. Came on as the part of the double switch this inning. He is locked in, second-year man hitting .233 with 1 homer and 4 RBIs. Sosa, in his rookie year, played for the Heaters as the replacement for Hank Hart, and they promptly released him because they couldn't make the playoffs. And now here he is on an actual winning team. There's his fastball down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. We will not have a 3-pitch inning. Damn you, AI. Damn you. Next pitch, 2-seamer up and away. That's check swing, but outside. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Chopper to first, right to Butcher. She'll make the stop. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Molly, and she only throws 5 pitches. Where was that for Hokie in the game, goddammit? To the 6th? We're up 7-6 still. Butcher, Swiner, and Worrymore due up, and I just realized Hokie's not going to get the loss. He's got a no decision now. You love to see it. He's not going to get his first career loss today. Butcher 0 for 3 today coming up. Strike at the knees, 0-1, good pitch. Low heater, 1-1. Fastball up, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Fastball up, line through the middle on the ground. That's a base hit for Butcher. Her first hit today. She is 1 for 4. And she's back to neutral. Hey. Yep, freebooter special with her best pitcher. You love to see it. Ha ha. Swiner up next, 2 for 3 today. He's locked in currently. Fastball up, ball 1. Fastball up, line through the middle on the ground as it hits the mound. Base hit. Back-to-back singles start the inning. Can the Buzzards add to their lead? Here we go. Yeah, they definitely thought it was too mean. They like Hokie. I think the AI just likes him. Worrymore 2 for 3 today. Single last time up. He's also doubled today. Fastball up and in. Lines it to first. Nice diving stop by Drive. Keep it in front of her. She'll flip it to first in time. One out. Runners advance. RBI chance for Doherty. She singled in a run last time up. She's now 1 for 3 today. Let's see if she can do it again as the infield is in expecting a bunt. Either they're expecting a bunt or they think they can stop this. Doherty has the hardest contact on our team when balls leaving the infield this year. I don't like those odds for them. Strike in there, 0-1. Chased it high, 0-2. K-Dot active. Fastball down and in. That's in the gap right to center field. I told you didn't like your odds, boys. It's going to be a bases clearing double here for Doherty. It is 9-6. Third RBI of the day there for Doherty with those 2. Now to bring up Oliver. He's walked last time up. 1 for 2 with a single, and RBI man active again here for the catcher as Woody is now tense. I chased that. God damn it. 0-1. Fastball away. Chased it late. 0-2. The dud is active. Fastball down and in. Chopper to third. Stachio gets Doherty in a rundown. Woody makes the out. 2 down. I was hoping he'd drop it. Runner first, 2 down for Fielder. He's singled in a run last time up. He is 1 for 3. Fastball middle in. That's skied to right center field on the first pitch. Should be an easy rundown for Akuro. It is, and that ends the inning. But the Buzzards get 2 on the double by Doherty. It is now 9-6. Bottom 6. Slam is Drive and Mustachio do up against Pops. Slam is 0 for 2 today with the walk. He is still on fire, though. First pitch curveball at the knees and bounces in the dirt. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in. That's rip foul. 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike call. 1-2. Ball down in the way. Fouled off by Slamus. He'll fight it to stay alive. Two-seamer up and away. Lined up the middle. Base hit for Slamus. His first hit today. He'll be 1 for 3. Leadoff man on for the Crocs here in the 6th. That will bring up Drive. 1 for 3 with a single. She is currently tense. Ooh, that would be nice. I really hope that injuries to the face of an infielder on a hard hit liner. I would like that in the 4th game. I don't think we're going to get it, but that would be nice if their reaction or fielding ability is too low and you hit a hard liner right at them, they take the line drive to the face. That would be awesome to see. I hope they incorporate it, but I don't think they will. I think it's too late to be asking for stuff. Fastball fouled off at 1-1 since it's already announced to be released in the spring of next season. Or next year, I should say. Curveball down and in is low. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it high. 1-2. Whiffer active again. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for Pops. 1 down in the inning. Next up, Mustachio 0 for 2 with a walk. Curveball down in the way. Called low. Not a called strike. 1-low. Fastball middle in. Strike in there. 1-1. Seamer up and away. High. 2-1. Four-seamer down and away. That's fouled off by Mario. 2-2. Seamer up and in. Way high. Full count. Go down and in. Fouled off. Four-seamer down and away. Blooper to right field and shallow. Mahoney playing deep. Will not get there. That is a base hit for Mario. First hit for him today. He's 1 for 3. Yeah, we do not need a plumber at third base. Woody due up next. Here's the pinch hitter. It is outfielder Miles Boyle, who is RBI man. Third-year player, or fourth-year player, has hit a .500 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. First pitch to him, a curveball away, outside from Pops, ball 1. Ball down and in. Rip foul, 1-1. Four-seamer up and in, high, 2-1. Two-seamer inside, misses, 3-1. Four-seamer at the knees, that's ripped up the middle. Past Winkelson on the dive into center. Warmer comes up throwing. Runner's still going to test it. Here's the throw from Spool. Nails him at the plate. Slamus, you may be on fire, but you still can't run. Nice throw from Spool. That's an outfield assist for the rookie. 2 down. First and second for Akiro. Four-seamer away, misses, ball 1. Two-seamer down and in, that's fouled off. 1-1. Four-seamer away, check swing strike, 1-2. Ball up and in, fouled off. Part-time center fielder, full-time sniper. I love the sound of that. Two-seamer down and away, low on the check, 2-2. Four-seamer down and in, chopped up the middle, fielder over. Fires to first in time. That ends the inning as there's a 0 from Pops. Coming out of the bullpen to replace the pinch hitter, it is Splash Cashmore. That's the best you got. Okay. To the 7th, Mahoney, Winkelson, and Pops do up, so that's 2 batters and a pinch hitter. Mahoney 2 for 3 today. He is singled twice, driving in a run today. Cashmore on the year. Let's have a look at Old Splash's numbers. 4th-year vet. He is actually having a good season. 1-0 at 2.16 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. 6 appearances, 2 earned runs, 8 1/3 innings, 8 hits surrendered, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Batting average against .242 is actually the highest out of the bullpen, but it's not shitty. So he's having a good year. Surprising for Old Splash. Fastball inside, ball 1. Still all gas and no brakes. Inside, 2-0. Fastball at the knees. In the gap it goes from Mahoney. That's going to split the fielders and go all the way to the wall. Double the lead off the inning for old Carter. Carter coming alive now. He's getting some starting opportunities. Love to see it. Next up, Winkelson. He is a home run shy of the cycle, people. He has 2 RBIs as he doubled last time up. I want to see it happen. Come on, buddy. Heater outside, 1-0. Heater high. Strike called anyway. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Grounder to first. That should retire Winkleson. It does. Fielder's choice. Runner to third. Pops due up next. That's pinch hitter. Coming off the bench to pinch hit is going to be Nathaniel Hurls, the second baseman. Travis Rayhander active for Hurls. He's hitting .263 with an RBI. Let's get the insurance run in as the infield's in. Change up in there. First one he's thrown today, 0-1. Chased it, 0-2. Fastball down in the way is popped up to shortstop. That's not going to get it done. Slam is there. The ball's not leaving the infield. 2 down. Next up is Butcher, 1 for 4. Singled last time up. Big spot for the rookie. Let's see if she can get her second career RBI. Fastball high on the cutter, 1-0. Fastball at the knee. She'll get it done. That's a liner through the middle. Butcher drives in the runner. There's some insurance. It's 10-6. No, get off the bed. Get off the bed. Swiner up next. He's 3 for 4 today. 3 singles and an RBI. Check swing low. Ball 1. Fastball middle in. He's going to sky it to left center field. That should end the inning. No, over pretentious Husky. I know you have to go out. Your mother will be upstairs soon to put you out, but do not jump on the sleeping baby. You wake him up, I will beat your ass, dog. Contact swings are actually they're pretty good. I exclusively use them, just like I exclusively use power pitching. I find them to be a lot more effective than power because I suck at timing up the swings properly. Yet I can time up all the pitches I want when I'm pitching. So I don't know why. I guess just because I'm used to doing it from SMB2. And I never really used power swings in SMB2 either. So whatever works for you. And if you can incorporate the other into your arsenal, that just makes you even more dangerous as a player. It means your team's going to get a lot more hits. Hopefully a lot more runs as well. Coming out of the bullpen for us, it's going to be all about that base, Pewter base, as he's going to go for, well, at least 1 inning. Bottom 7, we're up 4. Vortex, Borgner, and Panther do up. Oh, yes, he very much does. He's been inside all day because we had a party here today. It was a surprise 30th birthday for my wife's cousin. So he's been stuck up here since 12 o'clock this afternoon. He just wants to go outside at this point. He just wants some time out there. I don't blame him. Here's a look at basis numbers on the air. Rookie is 1-2, 12.10 ERA and a 1.76 WHIP. 13 earned runs given up in 7 appearances with 1 save recorded. 9 2/3 innings, 15 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Batting average against .366 for the rookie. Hey, whoa, look. Pewter has thrown 5 straight scoreless innings, okay? Actually, 6 2/3 scoreless innings. Actually, no. 7 scoreless innings. He's thrown 8 scoreless innings. Damn. Because he threw an inning and 2/3, which were historically bad to start his career. It was sad to watch. But he has thrown 8 scoreless innings, and he's locked in currently. Coming off his first career win a few episodes ago. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Chop the second. Winkleson there to first, 1 down. Now to bring up Borgner. He's 2 for 3 today. Left fielder has doubled in a run and singled. Okay, good. The pretentious Husky is gone. Perfect. Told him his mother would come get him. Two-seamer down the way is fouled off. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Strike called. 0-2. K-man active for the rookie. Base just wants to make Borgner look silly at this point. Slider down and in. He'll chop it to first. Butcher there on the backhand. 2 base in time. 2 down. Yes, you have, and that is fair. His first 2 outings were historically bad. Worst I've ever seen with a player on my team, ever. Panther up next. He's 1 for 3 today with the 2-run homer. Fastball down the way is fouled off, 0-1. Thankfully, it's not as bad as the clip you have just watched on Twitch of Luther Butters. We knew it as soon as he came in. Curveball inside, 1-1. Slider up and away. Chased it 1-2. Big spot for base. Two-seamer inside. Ooh, almost beans him. 2-2. Four-seamer away. Fouled off. Fouled off. Jesus, it's outside. He didn't even swing. Full count. Slider down and away. Fouled off again. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for base. That's a 1-2-3 inning. It is all about that base. No treble. To the 8th. It's 10-6. Worrymore, Doherty, and Oliver due up. Worrymore 2 for 4 today. Double and a single for the rookie. He's also got an outfield assist in the books. Fastball middle in. He rips it to left. Liner right to Borgner, though. 1 out. Wrong guy to hit it to. He's got the best fielding on the team. Next up, Doherty. 2 for 4. 2-run double last time up. She's also singled in a run. 3 RBIs on the contest for Merriam. Leading the team as that fastball is low. Ball 1. Fastball middle in. Hit to the ground. Nice diving stop by Mustachio in the hole. He'll get up and fire. 2 down. Gotta miss you, Mario. He has some revenge in him. You'd be right. Here's Oliver. 1 for 3. Single and a walk. Fastball up. That's ripped foul down the line. 0-1. A little late on the swing. Splash back to neutral mojo here. Chased it low. 0-2. Changeup fools him, and he's down swinging. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Splash. Bottom 8, it's 10-6. Sosa, Slamus, and drive. Due up. Here's Sosa. He's 0 for 1 today. Locked in versus locked in. Who wins? Fastball low. Check. Ball 1. Curveball down and in. Check low. 2-0. You see him up and away. Strike call. 2-1. Caught the corner. Fastball down and away. Chop foul. 2-2. You see him up and in. Fouled off. Well, down and away. Fools him. Strike 3. Base back-to-back Ks. Remember, it is all about the base. Next up is Slamus, 1 for 3, single and a walk. Single last time he played for Ham. Slider lined him short, just out of fielder's reach. He needs to grow 2 more inches. God damn it, that's in the gap. Slamus is going to have extra bases this time. It will be a 1-out double. Fielder, grow some inches, my boy. Next up is Drive, 1 for 4 with a single. Four-seamer up and in. Check swing strike. 0-1. The ball away. Fouled off. 0-2. Whiffer versus K-Man. Slider down and in. Swing through it. Strike 3. 3 punch outs for base now. 2 down. That'll bring up Mustachio. 1 for 3. Single and a walk. First pitch two-seamer down and away. Line to first. Just foul. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Chopped in to hold a second. Winkelson over. He'll range to make the stop 1. That's going to be another 0 for the base. No treble. To the 9th. It's 10-6. Fielder, Mahoney, Winkelson, and then the pitcher due up. Here's Fielder, 1 for 4. Single and an RBI today. How's our bullpen looking real quick? Cuevas is fucked. Greenman, less so fucked, but tired. Pewter, you got the stamina. This one's on you. Here's Fielder. Chased high, 0-1. Fastball up, chopper to second. Easy play for Panther, 1 down. Mahoney, 3 for 4. Double 2 singles and an RBI today for Cotta. Fastball down on the way, chopped to second. Stopped by Panther, 2 down. All on Winkelson, 3 for 4. Still a homer shy of the cycle. Grounded out to first base last time up. 2 RBIs on the day for outfield. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Cutter high and away, 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Winkelson cracks it center field to the warning track and making the catch is Akiro. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 9th, 4-run lead. Cashmore, Akiro, and Vortex face base. Well, technically pinch hitter. Here's Cashmore to lead off. Pinch hitter coming for the Crocs. It is Carlton Starr, the veteran shortstop. Hitless all season. Powers right-hander active, though, here against base, entering his 3rd inning of work. First pitch two-seamer down in the way. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in is inside. That's going to be taken, 1-1. Slider up and away. Outside for a strike. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Check swing inside. 2-2. Take by Carlton. Two-seamer away. Fouled off. Curveball up and away. Check swing high. Good take by Carlton. Full count. Slider down and in. Fouled off. Do it again. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for base. It is all about the base still, and that'll bring up Akira 1 for 4. 2 RBI single today, but he is currently tense. First pitch slider down and away. Low. Four-seamer down and in. Line up the middle base. Akira as he'll get on with 1 down in the inning. Next up is Vortex 1 for 3. RBI single today for single and an RBI and a sac fly today. That's right. First pitch curveball down and in. Strike call at 0-1. Seamer up and away. High. 1-1. Four-seamer up and in. Inside. Good take. 2-1. Curveball low. Taken. 3-1. Slider down and in. Line to second. Winkelson backhands it on the stop. 2 down. All on to Borgner. 2 for 4. RBI double today and a single. First pitch two-seamer down in the way. Fouled off. 0-1. Base now up over 40 pitches here. Fastball down and in is fouled off. 0-2. All about the base. No treble. Curveball up and away. Outside on the check. 1-2. Slider up and in. Check swing high. 2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off. Chopper to second. Winkelson over. Fires to first in time. 1-2. That's going to be another 0 on the board for base. He is all about the base. No treble. It is a 3-inning save for the rookie. And we win 10-6 as we rally in the 5th and never looked back. Like to stick to the Crocs when we can. We sweep the season series against them 2-0. Base proved you wrong. That's our boy. Everybody in the starting lineup today got a hit. Even Eduardo Electro chipped in 1 off the bench with that RBI single. RBI single for Butcher, RBI for Swiner. 3 RBIs today for Doherty, 2 on a double, 1 on a double. Fielder an RBI single, Mahoney an RBI single, and Winkelson the 2 RBI. I believe it was a single as well. He also was a home run shy of the cycle. Love to see it. No one goes yard, and we crush him anyway. On the other side for the Crocs, 2 RBIs for Akiro on a Tex on a sac fly. Borgner had an RBI double, and Panther the big 2-run bomb. Unfortunately, the top of their lineup couldn't match their production. Yeah, worst start of his career, 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 up the offensive surging for a no decision. Molly win, first of the year for her. She improves to 1-1 with 2 innings out of the bullpen, 3 hits and a strikeout. Newsflash, his ERA is under 10 for the first time this season since game number 2. Undefeated, even though he's 0 record. First time I've ever had that for a pitcher. On the other side, Maurice Brick completely melts down in the 5th inning. He goes 4 2/3, 13 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk. He gets his 2nd loss of the year, falling to 1-2, and his ERA balloons by 2.5 up to 4.5. 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and Cashmore 3 innings, 2 hits, an earned run, and a strikeout. Player of the game is Winkelson, who was a homer shy of the cycle with 2 RBIs. Doherty, 2 for 5 day. She had 3 RBIs today. And Mahoney, 3 for 5 day. Chips in some hits. Oh, you love to see it. Well, we're up to 86. Alrighty. Well, we're now at 6 and 7. To get back into the division, way to do it. Winning by about 3 to 5 runs a game will get it done. Have a look to the Moose, replacing Hieronymus Jackson. Out there in the outfield, and so hot this year. Bonventre plus 12 contact. Motherfucker, she's a pitcher. Give me some accuracy, you bitch. Slot, even though they're out. They're signed veteran Steve Reeves, cutting Sammy Shikatani as they upgrade a bench slot there. Grappling for the division title with the wide loads currently. And that's it. Okay, let's sim up to the next game here to see what happens. I crushed the wide loads 9-2. Oh, and Grapplers are actually fighting with the Bee-Wolves. I see that now. Crocs will almost choke it away to the Overdogs, but they bounce back to win 13. Now sitting at 9-5 on the year, locking themselves into a playoff slot. Corners win 10-7. Wild Pigs beat the Moose 6-1 rather easily there as they lock themselves into a playoff spot with their win. Harpersaur's rally to beat the Hot Corners 7-4. Moose win in extras at 1-0. Winners is Corners moving up to 3rd place. Upset the Bee-Wolves 5-2. That's a good win there for the Heaters. Good confidence builder as the Wildbuds shut out the Bee-Wolves 7-0. Them up again 10-2. Wow. Bee-Wolves lose 3 games and drop to 4th as the Wildbuds shoot up from 4th to 2nd with 2 wins. Looking at the stand on the hunt, but we need to get that pop, otherwise we are in pie or hot right now. Looking pretty good. Grapplers are this year. Jack's doing well. Overdog's not looking so hot. Nemesis are pretty much out of it. And the Bee-Wolves, well, they just lost 3 games in a row. Their run differential just tanked. Their season is donezo. For the Bee-Wolves, we're playing the second time this year. Let me check the first match. We lost that one pitcher. Remember that one? Hokie was on the mound. He got us through 8 shutout. We scored in the 9th, and then Pops choked it away. Pitching matchup for that game will be Deshaun LeBon, the left-hander, on the mound, 2-1 with a 4.96 ERA and a 1.65 WHIP. Bee-Wolves in desperate need of a win. We're also in desperate need of a win. PJ Andrews 1-0 on the mound for us, 3.63 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. Basically, whoever doesn't win this game is officially out of the playoff hunt. That's what that game stands for. Our player development here before we set the lineup. Ooh, base. Definitely like this one for base. I love this one. This one for Swiner, surprisingly, still here. Fielder's still here as well. Fielders isn't as valuable as the others, so I'm probably not going to get his. Doherty's at only 1%. Probably going to leave it here for now then. On 6% as well, so I'll hang on to this one. Monda's at 30. Okay, that one's a little closer. I like all 3 of them. But the way base has been pitching, gotta give it a young gun here. Get the 14 accuracy. Atta boy, what a roll. Shoots up to a B overall. It's all about the base this episode. Still got enough to go ahead and snap this one up. Pardon. Plus, now up over for categories. Love to see it. Getting ever closer to that B-. And then next time we will for Bonventre. And this one, we should be able to get this one for Doherty. Maybe. Well, same everything. Okay, that's Butchered first. Swiner in left. Warrymore in center. Doherty at third. Still locked in, by the way. Oliver still catching. Fielder at short. Mahoney in right. And Winkleson at second. Andrews due up on the mound. He'll bat. Okay. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. A big win for the Buzzards. We going Frick imploded on himself, and we got 6 runs off him to take the lead at 7-6. We chipped in 3 more insurance runs later in the game to hang on to it. Molly Pops gets the win out of the bullpen. All about that base, Pewter base. He gets a 3-inning save, second of his career as the rookie, keeps us on the right path to the win. We're now at 6-7. We still need to win out to get a fighting hope of getting into the playoffs, because right now some other teams are looking pretty good right now. We need to step it up and keep it going. Tune in next time to see if we can get the job done. Until then, this is the Nasty One. Just want to let you know, thank you so much for the support as always. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the follow button down there so you can be notified when I go live on Twitch. And over on YouTube, if you haven't already, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and the link to Twitch is down below in the description. Until next time, this is the Nasty One.